Oof, that doesn't look very good.
Oh no, somebody shot up the truck. A man's best friends.
Someone's got to
Sonic
call AAA.
finally got sick of being chased by the gun truck.
But thank goodness Grave survived falling off a plane or whatever. Oh no, all our friends! And Juji!
Sorry, Grave. That little...
I'm really sad that we chose the gun truck and not the... Or we never mind, I fucked that up.
Wait, Rockabilly's
It's okay.
here? I thought he was dead.
Well, he is dead, but here.
Don't worry, guys. This isn't their blood. This is all of Graves' extra blood just splattered on him.
Oh, thank God. Thank God he brought extra.
Fangaram left without laying a hand on him.
I can't believe it. Spike was the informant.
I just like how he glides out.
There wasn't a scratch on him.
I hate to admit it, but Juji was right. He was a bad guy.
He's just standing in on one of those conveyor belts.
Oh wow, what a twist.
Oh no, he's got the sonic screwdriver from Doctor Who.
Shut up!
Oh my god, somebody boot Jay up this LP.
That's all I remember.
He's got so much nerd cred.
Let's go, Spike. We have to keep
Now you're gonna
fighting.
want to aim around the tin can.
Really good bonding moment of shooting a gun.
Are you alright?
Oh,
Remember all the good times we had, Spike and Mika? Oh my god.
Oh no!
Spike did that.
Mika's half seed now, too!
Oh, I thought she was turned into the Iceman from the X-Men.
Shut
Saved
up!
me. Thanks to Seed, I can move.
Is this an advertisement for
You
Seed?
see?
Oh my god, the drug saved
You a
her.
monster. Like me.
hey, just like
Never
me.
go
Hold
back
on,
to
let me
your
shoot
old
some
self.
heroin into my dick.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, kids. Listening out there.
No, do that.
First of all,
Do
don't
that.
watch this LP. It's inappropriate.
Don't do that,
Second of all-
Chorps' younger brother.
Spike's
Yeah.
Hey, I double dare you, Chirp's younger brother, to shove heroin into your dick.
It makes you real strong.
It turns you into a gamer like me.
Try this at home, kids!
Oh, the truck's fine. Well, maybe the truck's not fine, but it's drivable.
So nobody died, not even the truck.
I think that's okay sometimes.
That place is filled with an army of monsters, armed to the teeth, waiting for us.
That's right, they got guns in their teeth.
Oh
I
no.
like kind of odds. And when I'm through, I'm gonna teach that little punk a lesson.
Man, has Fangorm even succeeded in killing anyone?
No!
Like, maybe his entire repertoire was just attempted assaults.
Look, he's new at this.
Well, time to go to space.
Yep. It's the last stage.
Here?
This is the seed factory we destroyed.
Whoops, I took a wrong turn, guys. Turns out Spike's the only one who knows how to
A
drive.
sign outside that says trap.
It's reverse psychology, it's actually not a trap.
Idiots.
Wow!
They actually have free candy in there.
Yeah.
No strings attached.
It's laced with seed, though. No!
No!
Oh, there was one string.
I
Dang
do
it.
actually kind of like the lights coming in through the bolt holes. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some nice touches even at the end here.
Fortunately, we have no choice but to go inside.
I mean, we could leave,
Let's
but...
go.
Meh.
But then they might distribute more drugs, and that's bad.
Drugs bad, but guns good. I'm so torn.
Spike.
I mean, Mika seems fine.
Also, for the sake of transparency, I feel like I should come out at this point and say that this LP series has been funded by Dare.
The water's going down. Spike.
Why can't I get some of that Dare money?
Yeah, they sent me a note, and it was kind of, like, it was raining, so it's kind of smashed. Do drugs, kids.
Where are you?
So, welcome to the final level of the game, and it is easily the most difficult one so far, which makes sense. But not
I don't
difficult
know.
in a fun
Oh
way.
boy, oh boy.
my God.
Oh no.
It's just gonna be this for 30 minutes.
Oh, strap yourself in, let's go.
Strap yourselves in, guys. Quick, let's think of some good jokes. Not the bad jokes that we keep making.
Damn it!
Yeah, I'm going to bed. See you guys.
I'll see you later.
Oh, you got him.
Wow.
We're saved.
So, like, there are technically ways to get through these rooms without a lot of trouble, but, like, personally, I just have a lot of issue with the enemy spam. Because, as you see, as you kill more of them, they will just, like, drop down. And there are so many different types of enemies. Like, the rocket enemies you can handle by throwing them back with, like, melee attacks, but then they also throw sword people in, which, you know, get in close and are able to, like, kind of get through a lot of those attacks. And as soon as you just lose your cool for a second, you can see it just goes to shit super fast.
It just seems like a clusterfuck.
Like, I'm gonna come out and say it right now, actually, like, every room of this is done on a continue. Like, I refill my entire life every time there's a scene transition, because this last level is just, like, so abrasively hard in places.
So, ballpark, how many times did you die while playing this level?
Let's see, I think I died 3 times just to get through this.
Oh my god.
It's a lot. I'm not comfortable with saying how many because
Okay.
I honestly don't know. At least once per room, though.
What's the checkpointing like?
Every time that the screen fades to black, that's a scene transition where you get a checkpoint on that level.
Okay.
So these 4 rooms you all have to do in one life.
Basically, we'll be able to tell whenever your health comes back, right?
Right, exactly.
That'll be the checkpoint.
I like that these rocket guys are telling you to talk to the hand.
I like that this guy has the Punisher shirts. He's a big comics head. Also a
Oh, for sure.
libertarian.
No, he's actually just a big Misfits fan.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's true.
Yeah, he loves that song, Mother?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just by Glenn Danzig. That's
That's
not
just
the
Danzig.
Misfits.
Yeah, that's just Glenn Danzig.
He loves another song. I think it's by the same British dudes, Dancing in the Streets.
No, see, it's actually
Yep.
his favorite Misfits song is "I Want Your Skulls."
My favorite Misfits song is Smooth by Santana.
Shut up.
I don't know why I'm laughing at
That's
that.
all I have to say about that joke, Jake.
So here's the one nice thing is, right now they only have rockets, so I can just, like, fling my grave around like a big dumb idiot and just have them shoot themselves.
You could just be
It's
a tennis
great.
player doing practice swings. Just
No tennis instructor would support this regiment.
It's like, hey, I'm just gonna swing my coffin around, and if you get hit by it, that's your fault.
Yeah, at that point, you know, I'm on grounds to just, like, you know, get away with self-defense.
just beyond the grave going "Ear, ear, ear," as he swings it around.
Oh, he's making airplane noises.
Yeah.
Well, he was just on a plane. He was super excited about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he loves planes. That's the one thing that gets him excited.
Couldn't wait to tell everybody about it. Just be like, and it was like, whoosh.
Yeah, but he has to do like hand signals all the time, and nobody can read those.
Right. But he knows all the conductor hand signals, so he can, like, accurately recreate the train scenes.
Yeah, he thinks like planes are headed by conductors. That guy's a
Right.
weirdo. Yeah,
Yeah, he thinks those guys that are doing semaphore are called conductors.
yeah.
He's mastered the forbidden art of
He also thinks the people that
pantomime.
make metaphors are called conductors.
Oh no.
He takes the guy behind the counter at the grocery store he shops at is also called a conductor.
He just thinks everyone's called a conductor, no matter what they
Yeah.
do in their job.
That explains whenever he was shooting up that grocery store, he like tipped his hat to the cashier.
That's
Right.
why Graves' online handle is called Conductor of Chaos.
Oh, whoa, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
See, whenever he orders a pizza, he always remembers to tip his conductor.
He's always surprised when it turns out they come by car and not by train.
No, he's convinced that the car is actually a tiny train.
That's the only reason he rides in the truck. Mika convinced him it was a train.
He's just a big dead child who's obsessed with trains and airplanes.
Well, he can pull down on the thing and it makes the horn noise, so I mean, that's basically the same thing.
He sits in the passenger seat and does, like, the arm tugging, like miming to tell him to pull the horn.
He doesn't own a house because he had to sublet it to buy all the Train Simulator 2 DLC.
Oh no. But he loves it.
By far, Graves' most emotional moment during the game was whenever he had to defeat the two backhoes and just like
The bulldozer?
yeah, the bulldozers. It was just like, I love the big machines so much. Why do they have to fight?
Seed? I can somehow sense seed.
Alright, so this section of the level requires you to basically take out seed generators, which we'll see in just a sec after I'm done blowing up these two flying cars or whatever. Ships.
I like that Mika's now has like seed senses.
Right. Well, they needed that little, like, demon thing before. Now they can just use Mika.
Yeah, it's like the spider sense.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen that Spider-Man? That guy's a nut.
Yeah, he's like a spider or something.
Yeah, he swings some buildings, and I'm like, every time I read it, I'm like, get down from there, you dummy. You're gonna get hurt.
So these are the generators, or whatever, that also cause enemies to spawn, like you see right there in those eggs. And as soon as you blow them up, they blow up, and you don't have to do it again. And normally you'd have to run all the way around the arena to shoot up a bunch of guys to get to this next one. But I also found out that you can just aim from here and hit it relatively regularly.
Yeah.
Like, it's not perfectly accurate, but it lets you ignore, like, half of this level.
Yeah, this saves like frames, so it's really important for the speed run.
It certainly saves life. But anyways, so now if we hit here, it'll tell us just go straight to the third one, and it spawns a whole bunch of enemies, which is why I didn't want to do it the right way. As you can see, these sword guys are just nuts. They are coming after me.
Oh, yeah. They are out for blood, my friends.
I mean, their katanas have been folded so many times, they can take on the world.
They are extremely nude and mad. However, still very white. And not red.
Well, you know.
I mean, I guess
the drugs.
Seed is a nude world order.
I mean, most people who are nude and mad are super white.
That's true. We say they're red, nude, and mad online, but they're just extremely pale. Maybe they have a farmer's tan.
Gotta play a little footsies with this robot flying ship.
Yeah, you gotta learn that Yomi of robot with missiles.
Yeah.
I'm playing a little bit of getting hit with this guy.
Well, that's just to build their self-confidence so that they get
that's
cocky.
true.
Right,
Yeah.
it's mind games.
Yeah, it's like when Bugs Bunny goes into a dress and kisses Elmer Fudd.
Right. It's a false sense of security thing, like, oh, someone loves me, but it's a lie, it's a joke.
Yeah.
No, it's just future friend's fetish.
Hey, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me unless you're Bugs Bunny wearing a dress.
Yeah, that's true. You guys ever see those Bugs Bunny cartoons? I tell you, that guy's a clown.
I bet when Mika brought Grave back from the dead, he was like, "Forgive me, God, I'm about to go back to my old ways."
Right? Anyways, it's time to move forward. Until you
forward.
destroy those, there are just infinitely spawning enemies in every section. So, like, it's just a race to see how fast you can kill it, because as soon as you do, it becomes much easier to move forward. Like, the first time I did this, it took me maybe an hour to get through the room, because I thought, oh, well, I could just kill these things and get, an easy way out. No. This is a bad room. Like, a lot of the rooms will be going on forward through this level.
This is cool. This looks
Yeah,
great
no.
and not at all, like, really frustrating.
Oh, yeah, no. Understand that I have died on this part of the bridge before.
Oh,
Like, going to the next
Like-
part of the level.
Right at the exit. Oh.
Yep.
Honestly, I kind of feel, in general, like, oh, is there a cutscene coming up?
Yes.
I'll save it then. I'll save it later. The cut people need to hear my opinions.
Right.
I take back what I was about to say. Gungrave is in fact very good.
That's true.
Yeah. Look, we'll tell the Uncut people the real truth. Gungrave, cool.
Mika, have you gone mad?
I like how he's only a little annoyed that she blocks bullets.
Mika? How are you doing?
I like how Mika got injected with seed, and suddenly her body frame looks much more badass and muscle.
That's what drugs will do to you. Again,
Yeah.
don't do drugs.
Spike also, like, refitted her clothing. He, like...
Yeah, he hemmed it up.
They probably could have just replaced the back half of this LP with an LP of Narc for the PS2, and it would have just been the same thing.
This is why everyone injected with the seed displays a different transformation.
It's just really convenient that all the people that we hang out with turned into just kind of like superpowered humans and not like weird, gross monsters.
Yeah, Mika, I was gonna warn you. You're gonna start throwing explosive chicken legs.
I understand.
You see, that's why when I injected myself with seed, my dick became tiny. It was big before, so all he was, guys.
I was almost dead. You had no
But only my
choice but to
dick.
do
Nothing
what you
else
did.
is affected by the seed.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is insane.
My entire dick became made out of black tar heroin.
My entire dick just turned into another ball sack. Now I've got 2 ball sacks.
Oh no! Oh no!
But I thought it was worth trying. Our goal is just...
Wait, so Spike didn't double cross us, or he did? Look.
Thank you, Spike.
Look,
Spike.
he's playing all the sides.
I think he was the informant, but just kind of like changed his mind after Mika's kindness or something.
I think he just regular
after-
crossed us.
Remember when you taught me how to shoot a
This
gun?
isn't over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really used that to shoot you up. That was sort of a...
I have
You really
something
should have
to
saw
ask
that
you.
coming.
If we don't make it in
Or
time,
maybe he 1.5 times crossed us.
Or maybe that's why nobody died, is because Mika just
Spike
caught
doesn't
him
gun
really
now.
bad.
Yeah.
before I stop
That's
being
cool.
human.
I like it. He's like James Bond.
I want to make that my new avatar, Spike with a fucking gun.
But there's still something fishy here. Just who are you, Spike? Huh? And what about Fang?
He's actually
leaving you
Roxas.
untouched?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh.
He was Graves'
You'll
nobody.
understand everything soon enough.
He's one of the 13 Xehanorts.
These doors are incredibly strong. Even a nuclear blast wouldn't dent them.
And then he shoots him with a pistol and they fall over.
Of a material not found on Earth.
That's right, it's space iron.
Wait a minute, does this shirt just say his name with a bone for the eye?
I think it's a railroad Spike.
It's a railroad spike.
No, it's a bone. I don't believe you.
No, his name's not Bone. It's Railroad Spike.
Well, maybe it's a
His
really
first name's
spiky
Railroad.
bone. Maybe it's a spiky bone. Back off. Don't touch me.
Oh my god. He's Garino.
Oh, man. He's a little mob boy.
Hey, who isn't Garino in this fucked up universe?
Oh.
Yeah, basically.
He's actually 2 Garinos on each other's shoulders.
Who isn't a Garino in this Garino eat Garino world?
Is my true identity. I'm his clone.
Oh my god.
Oh no! He is one of the 13 Xehanorts.
Well,
He created me just a year ago. I suppose
pretty tall for my age, huh?
Someone
Yeah, that's who you want for a second in command. Literally you.
I wasn't born yesterday, just a year ago.
Hey, I'm a backstabbing man who kills my dad. Let's clone myself. That's good on me.
I bet he wouldn't backstab me.
I had
Yeah.
to get rid of the original.
Dad killing is a very good trait to have in a clone.
That's right, Grave. My plan was to use you. I thought
And also play the banjo.
The billion citizens just might be able to.
That's the one thing that Garino would never let me do in his
Yeah.
presence.
With Mika.
That's why I left and sought my revenge.
Wait, were we in Billion City in the last game?
Yeah, so yeah, they changed it to Million City is the name of the last city.
Mika.
The one from the first game, which is a cool name.
Garino. The soup you made for me, your kind words, your compassionate looks, they meant nothing to me.
That's why I saved you. Wait.
I could barely stand it.
I hated your soup.
I hate being loved.
Once we get through these doors, it'll be all up
Your
to
gun
you.
teachings were all off. I know how to shoot a gun really well.
I could have shot 2 guns.
You know what? I could have done this myself. I don't need you, Grave. I'm gonna go kill Garino.
I would have done it again if it wasn't for you meddling dead guys.
They just fucking beat the shit out of him.
They all just leave him.
Wait for me.
Oh my god, Spike, shut the fuck up.
One thing straight. Did you sell us out to the enemy? Punk.
Well, I mean, I am the enemy, so yes.
Alright then.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna believe it.
And now I know why I was so suspicious of you.
You know,
Oh, the gameplay might be getting worse, but the story's in full force and I love it.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
I like how Spike just has this fucking dramatic speech and they just fucking pull his pants down.
Yeah. Stuff him in a locker and leave him to starve.
They might as well.
Like, they're not even fucking mad at him. They're just like, Spike, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Spike, what the
All
fuck
right.
ever.
Go back to the truck, Spike. There's some soup.
I hate your soup. It's gay.
Okay, so this part of the level
Is bad?
is not as
Oh.
bad as the, it's not as bad as the others, but it introduces a mechanic that's never been before seen in Gungrave, and it doesn't work out that well.
Is it not shooting?
It's platforming.
Oh.
Oh.
And you gotta just like jump over these gaps.
Oh boy.
And you'd think, oh, that's not so bad. No, because you get shot and you fall down.
No, I don't think that's not so bad. I immediately think that is bad.
So, the gimmick to this part of the level is that on the bottom floor, there aren't that many regular enemies. A lot of them just fall off from the bit that we're supposed to be platforming over. But underneath are infinitely spawning, crawling torsos that explode when you touch them.
Oh, cool.
And that's why you don't want to fall down.
Yeah.
The actual bad part of this is that every time you fall down, the enemies on these walking areas will respawn, so you have to do this all over again.
Cool.
So, like, if you fall down now, you have to do that first wave of enemies again.
Yeah.
And kind of over and over. That's like the real issue. I wouldn't have an issue with having to get these, like, weird jumps if I didn't have to shoot down, like, 20 men every time.
Now,
Yeah.
do any of these
Also,
enemies...
like-
Oh.
And also, like, it seems just like a bad problem in general that you can just kind of get fucked if, like, an enemy with a rocket hits you.
Yeah, it, like, falls over or just hits you. Yeah, it's like a real sort of, like, precision thing that hasn't really been necessary up till now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how many of these enemies have, like, knockdown capabilities? Like, is Is it mostly the concern, like, completing the actual jump, or is there a good concern of, like, being knocked down?
Also, knockdown capabilities is my favorite stat in a wrestling RPG.
There is definitely more concern with me not making the jump.
Okay.
Because you can strafe to the sides and stuff, and that's pretty easy to get rid of the rocket guys, because there's usually only one to a group in this section. So it's not that big a deal.
It's pretty easy to just be like, okay, I'm just gonna, like, focus my attacks on that dude, and then...
Yeah.
And then you have to say, okay, time to do this basic fucking jump that is awful.
The only
in this
issue
system.
is right here at the very end when it drops 2 giant enemies on you, and you can still fall down and have to do the whole thing over again.
Yeah. Now, and they respawn too, don't they? These big, like, saw boys.
I don't know if the ones at the door respawn. I have not had that issue playing before, so I don't know.
Okay.
But you have to kill both of them to get through, and if one of them falls down, just like due to an attack of yours, you'll have to still find a way to shoot them down. While they're on a different level than you, which I've had happen before. Like, he fell in that crack right there,
Yeah, this game's good.
and it was... Yeah, other than this entire last level and some of the other levels I've said are bad, this game's good.
It's really like it's got great ideas.
Inconsistent.
Yeah, it's got great ideas. It's got a lot of style, but like it kind of doesn't know how to handle its own system. Like,
Yeah, it's...
oh man,
It's super inconsistent when it comes to actually level building. But I think its bosses are really good, and we'll get
I
to
like
that.
this guy's voice. Yeah, they're dead. I killed them.
But they're like double dead now.
For some reason, Fangorum just sounds like a weird form.
My favorite Sierra game, Fangorum.
Who's this guy again? Is he like Harry McDowell's son's ghost or something? I don't remember.
No, he's just a dead guy who's got a big gun.
Okay.
So here's Fangorum. He's like our other rival. So if like Bungie was our fast rival, this is our gun rival, because he's got a big old gun.
Right.
Remember, they're named after the Cerberus heads, and he's got the center head. His main forms of attack are that Earthquake, which will pop up these pillars that can get in the way of your movement, and I think can only be destroyed by, like, rocket-type attacks. It's like the single damage demolition shots and also his own attacks. But like this attack is really easy to dodge. You just kind of have to strafe around him and know when to jump, because he does a charge shot.
He didn't hit you once.
Yeah, well now we get to the second phase of the fight.
Yeah.
Which honestly, like, isn't too much different. It just it changes up a little bit of how his attacks work. Like now he has sort of like this rapid fire attack.
Oh, there we go.
He's sometimes quicker on the draw. And he'll start popping up more pillars during this bit. So, again, not too different. He does take a lot of damage, but... Oh, so that attack is like, it's a random one. It's you have to be able to react to it.
Ah.
He'll just swing around and just randomly drop some bullets. And so you just have to kind of... You can't really be prepared for it, but you can... get behind the pillars that he's made, and those will block a shot.
I just love the fact that the guns are called left head, right head, and center head. It's like somebody played Devil May Cry and was like, oh, ebony and ivory, okay, I can do that too.
But with 3 things...
They couldn't.
Yeah, there aren't enough groups of 3.
I don't know, you could have named them Harry, Curly, and Moe.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been good.
And then to, like, activate your super special mode, you have to, like, knock the guns together against each other.
You have to stick your fingers down the barrels.
Yeah.
So once he reaches the halfway point, he'll do his earthquake attack, but like 5 times in a row. And I haven't figured out like a really good way to handle this phase of the fight except to damage race him. And to like knock him out of his like earthquake attack.
Right.
Like, these are the only things I've figured out how to do. I'm sure there's some good strategy to it, but this works fine. It's not that hard to damage race him because, like, some of his attacks won't even hit you. Like this one, the random shot becomes a lot easier to dodge when you can't move.
Yeah, it just seems like a hassle more than a challenge.
Yeah, it's weird. This phase of the fight is weird because, like, the way that they increase his difficulty and stuff the first time, it kind of made sense, like new attacks and kind of updates to old ones. And then this one's just like, oh, you're gonna get stuck here.
Like, if he only did the 5 earthquake thing once, I think it would be sort of like a neat thing just for, like, the visual effect of being completely surrounded by these fucked up girders and shit.
Yeah.
Right, like on his third phase, he does it. Yeah, if it were just it going into the last phase of the fight, I think it would have been much more effective as, like, oh, now you have to, like, fight your way through this kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Or even just, like, surrounding you by it, so, like, you have a smaller arena.
You know what's really good? This.
Oh, that is good. That is good. I like that. Oh, man.
Whoa!
God damn it. I take it all back. This game's good.
Oh, it's so good.
Fuck. I still really love that he talks as if he's, like, coming through a toilet drain.
Or, like, gargling, or, like, in a
just
pool.
Stuck in a toilet. We're just giving this boy a swirly.
I mean, that's how I've been doing my commentary.
Oh, that explains all the background noise I cut out. Oh man, he just exploded from the stomach. Oh, it's symbolic.
Oh.
It's like Jesus.